I worked in a gym with Eddie Mustafa Muhammad at Pal's Gym in Las Vegas. That was owned by Richard Steele. Very interesting character, good brother. I love it. I love him. That's my man. He made me feel welcome in the gym, and he's a good old dude to have in the gym.
Tell us the Eddie Mustafa Muhammad story.
Well, Eddie is the type of guy that you be in the gym, he work with you serious, and afterwards he joke with you, he know how to relax you. He know how to get a fighter, and after he work him hard gym, he relax them, they listen to him, you know. And Eddie has the type of attitude to make you feel accepted. He could be like, after training, he could be something like a Sanford and Son. Have you going all the time.
It's like me and Leon.
Yeah. Great personality, you know, and you can't beat him. That's why he's still successful. I never seen him in an arrogant moment. He always been down to earth and humble. And I admire that brother to the fullest. He's a good dude.
What do you think about him as a boxer? Where would you rank him in the light heavyweight?
Oh, I rank him in the top 5. I would rank him. Yes. He, you know, Eddie had his problems later on in his career, which, you know, I wouldn't discuss because that's my brother, but I don't care. But you know what? He showed a lot of heart and a great right hand. He knew how to set you up with that right hand and put you to sleep. You know, and I remember him as Eddie the Flame Gregory in New York, a middleweight out of Brooklyn, back in the late 70s.
What would you say was his defining moment as a fighter?
As a fighter, early, he fought Saad Muhammad in a 10-round middleweight fight. That fight there, because I happened to see that fight. And when I seen them two, the way they fought, the scientific side was knocking everybody out. But he ran up on Eddie outboxed him, outsmarted him. And I love both of those fights. When I seen that, I said, oh, he gonna be okay. When he fought Saad Muhammad, it was a 10-round middleweight fight. Saad was knocking everybody out. He fought Eddie Mustafa Muhammad. Eddie outboxed him and outsmarted him. When I seen Eddie in that fight, I said, this brother gonna be a champion sooner or later.
So would you say Eddie Mustafa Muhammad's talents lie in his skill or his punching power?
Well, Eddie had good punching power, because if you watch that Marvin Johnson fight, he was hitting Marvin Johnson so hard to the body, he lifted him off the canvas. So Eddie had great punching power. I don't know personally what happened to him late in his career. I don't know. If I did, I wouldn't discuss it, because that's my brother. But later on, it seemed like, you know, like it was a situation he didn't make weight for the second Spinks fight. I don't know what happened, but it seemed like he started going down a little bit from there as far as career-wise. And I can't say. But he had a great trainer in Slim Robinson and Aaron Snowell back in the day.
Who would you say is the best light heavyweight to move up to heavyweight?
Oh man, that's hard. But you know what? I like the effort of Bob Foster. I love his efforts because he fought the toughest in the heavyweight division. But I got it, as far as moving up and being heavyweights, I got to give it to Michael Spinks.
Michael Spinks?
Yeah, because I don't want to mention no name, but another guy moved up to heavyweight, but he had a little help from his friends. And I don't want to get into that, but Michael did it the natural way.
Okay, when you say help from friends, are we talking about PEDs?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So there was a light heavyweight that moved up to heavyweight, and he was using juice.
Yes, he was.
And Michael naturally.
Yes.
What do you think made Michael such a good heavyweight coming up from light heavyweight?
Well, you know, they picked the right fights for him coming up in heavyweight. Jerry Cooney, individuals like him that was big, that was easy to hit, and they knew Mike had a better skill set, and so that what made him great, you know, getting them, and the decision over Holmes, which Holmes didn't help it, saying that comment about Rocky Marciano, he didn't help it at all.
What? Now, coming up, we have Usyk. He's going to move up from cruiserweight to heavyweight. What do you think about that, and what do you think his, how do you think he's going to do at that weight?
But you know what, he's going to get tested. They put the right fighters in front of him, because a lot of those guys, man, they put these old guys that's barely walking in front of him to get knockouts. But he's going to be tested because he used to be a champion. So he's going to have to fight somebody with decent skills. So we'll see. I never really looked at the kid. I've seen him fight a couple of times, but he's nice. He's got a nice skill set, like I was telling you earlier. A friend of mine named James Ali Bashir trained him when he was a contender all the way to a champion. So before he went to Lomachenko's father. So his skill set is basic, but it's timeless, and he knows how to box.
What skills did your friend impute in him? Did he help him with balance, footwork?
Balance, jabbing, blocking, and Bashir is a very conscious trainer on his fighters getting hit, you know. And cause if you see the kid when he fought for the title, he was blocking real good. He's moving his head. He had a little slickness with his power. Now he could punch and he could box. And so Bashir had him sitting down on his shots and had him more accurate.
How do you think Usyk does against the top names at heavyweight? The Wilders, the Joshuas, the Furies. I mean, these guys are super big, but Usyk's big too.
Usyk's big, but he felt that power from them. He felt that pressure from those guys. That's why when a guy move up like that, they're going to have to bring him on gradually with other heavyweights with somewhat power to see how he's going to react. Because if he get tagged by one of those guys, that's it. You know, they got to bring him along to see, but how can he handle heavy punches?